Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that affects every single one of us, no matter where we live: nature conservation. What does that term even mean? Well, in simple terms, it's about protecting and wisely managing our planet's incredible natural resources. Think of our forests, our oceans, the air we breathe, and all the amazing wildlife that shares this home with us. It's all about finding that sweet spot, a perfect balance where we can meet our own needs without harming the delicate ecosystems that sustain us. It's not about putting nature in a glass box, but learning to live in harmony with it. So, why should we care so much about nature conservation? The answer is simple. Our survival depends on it. Nature provides us with what are called ecosystem services. These are things you can buy in a store. They are the fundamental life support systems of our planet. We're talking about the very air we breathe, filtered and cleaned by forests and oceans. The fresh water we drink, purified by natural cycles. The fertile soil that grows our food. And even a stable climate regulated by vast natural systems. Beyond these essentials, nature is home to a breathtaking variety of life, known as biodiversity. From the smallest microbe to the largest whale, every species plays a role in keeping our planet healthy and resilient. Preserving this biodiversity isn't just a nice idea, it's crucial for our own health, our economies, and the well-being of future generations. Now, let's talk about the tough stuff. Our beautiful planet is facing some serious threats, and it's important we understand them. One of the biggest is deforestation and habitat loss. Every minute, vast areas of forest are cleared for agriculture, urban expansion, and logging. When these habitats disappear, the countless species that depend on them are left with nowhere to go. Then there's pollution. It's everywhere. Plastic choking our oceans, chemicals contaminating our rivers and soils, and pollutants fouling the air we breathe. This doesn't just harm wildlife, it directly impacts human health. Another major issue is over-exploitation. We're taking resources from nature faster than it can replenish them. Think of overfishing that empties our seas, illegal hunting that pushes species to the brink of extinction, and unsustainable mining that scars the land. And looming over all of this is climate change. Rising global temperatures, melting ice caps, rising sea levels, and more frequent extreme weather events are disrupting ecosystems worldwide, creating a massive challenge for every living thing on Earth. But it's not all doom and gloom. There's a lot of incredible work being done to combat these threats. One of the most effective strategies is creating protected areas. These are places like national parks and nature reserves, where ecosystems are given a chance to thrive with minimal human interference. They act as safe havens for wildlife and help preserve critical habitats. Speaking of wildlife, specific protection efforts are making a huge difference. Anti-poaching patrols are working tirelessly on the ground to protect iconic species like elephants and rhinos, while captive breeding programs are helping to bring endangered animals back also getting smarter about how we live. The shift towards sustainable development is key. This means adopting practices like eco-friendly farming that works with nature, not against it, and transitioning to renewable energy sources like solar and wind power to reduce our carbon footprint. And we can't forget the power of restoration. All over the world, people are planting millions of trees and working to rehabilitate degraded lands, breathing new life into damaged ecosystems. Of course, conservation can't happen in a vacuum. It requires a massive team effort, and that's where community involvement comes in. When local communities are involved in conservation, the results are so much more powerful and long-lasting. Education is the first step, helping people understand the value of their local environment and the importance of protecting it. This often leads to direct participation, with communities taking the lead in managing their own natural resources. Ecotourism is another fantastic tool. It creates jobs and brings income to local communities, giving them a direct economic incentive to protect their natural heritage. When people see that a living forest or a healthy reef is more valuable than a cleared one, it creates a powerful motivation for conservation. This grassroots approach ensures that conservation efforts are not just imposed from the outside, but are embraced and championed by the very people who live closest to these precious natural areas. This isn't just a local issue, it's a global one, and thankfully, the world is coming together to tackle it. Major international agreements are setting the stage for coordinated action. You've probably heard of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. These 17 goals provide a shared blueprint for peace and prosperity for people and the planet. Several of them, like life below water and life on land, are directly focused on conservation. Then there's the Paris Agreement, a landmark accord where nearly every country in the world committed to reducing greenhouse gas emissions to combat climate change. And we also have the Convention on Biological Diversity, or CBD, a global treaty aimed at conserving biodiversity, using its components sustainably, and sharing the benefits of genetic resources fairly. These global efforts are crucial because problems like climate change and biodiversity loss don't respect national borders. They require all of us to work together towards a common goal. Now, it's easy to feel like these are huge problems that are out of our hands. But the truth is, individuals have incredible power to drive change. Our daily choices, when multiplied by millions, can have a massive impact. It all starts with the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. By reducing our consumption, we lessen the demand for new resources. By reusing items, we extend their lifespan and reduce waste. And by recycling, we help turn old products into new ones. Another simple but powerful action is conserving water and energy at home. Turn off the lights when you leave a room. Take shorter showers. These small habits really do add up. When you're shopping, you can vote with your wallet by supporting eco-friendly products and businesses that are committed committed to sustainability. And perhaps most importantly, use your voice. Talk to your friends and family about these issues. Share what you've learned. Raising awareness is a critical step in building a movement for change. So, what does the future hold? The path forward lies in continuing to find a sophisticated balance between development and conservation. We need to build economies that don't just grow, but grow in a way that is sustainable and respects planetary boundaries. The good news is we have amazing new tools to help us. Technology and science are revolutionizing conservation. Scientists are using artificial intelligence to analyze vast amounts of data to predict where illegal poaching might occur. Drones are being used to monitor remote forests and count wildlife populations from the air. And advances in genetics are helping us understand and protect the diversity of life on Earth. All of these innovations give us hope. They show us that with creativity, collaboration, and commitment, we can solve these challenges. We can build a future where both people and nature thrive, a sustainable legacy for all the generations to come. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore this incredibly important topic. The future of our planet is in our hands, and every single one of us has a role to play. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, please give it a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our future content. Let's continue this conversation in the comments below. See you in the next video.